Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot. Now, when I done the full moon energy readings, I really felt that I needed to do a little bit more for the signs because it's going to be a tough. This full moon is going to be tough, but October is going to be tough, okay? So this reading is for the full moon energies and for the whole of October, and this is for air signs. So I've broke it down. So this is for Gemini, Libra, and I always forget one of the other air signs. I'm terrible with this. And Aquarius. So Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, this reading is for. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight in psychically to what I'm picking up, what messages I'm picking up for you, and then I will read your cards. As I've said in my other readings before this, I don't want you to be scared, but I want you to be prepared, okay? October is going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be stuff coming from all sides. It's almost like an Indiana Jones movie, you know, when everything's just coming at you. So, you know, I feel if you're forewarned, then you are forearmed as well. And please look at your sun, moon and rising sign, because that will hopefully give you a few more messages. You know, I can't do personal readings for every single one of you. I wished I could, but, you know, hopefully the gist of this will be able to give you just them little tools to actually get you through. And if you know what's coming, then it's easier as well, okay? So straight away, I'll go into what I'm picking up psychically. And I feel this is a time where I don't want to say you're being made to grow up, although that is exactly what I'm going to say. But yeah, it's almost like this is where you've got to stand up and take responsibility, okay? There's no more immaturity with this. This is about mature decisions and really kind of standing your ground with this, okay? Really kind of being in a position of wisdom as well, you know, like look at what you've learned from your past, and this month you could be asked to actually put this into practice. Now, I feel this could be a bit of an emotional month for air signs, okay? They're going to be clinging to the past. Things from the past might come back and bite them on the butt, you know. There's this feeling of disappointment, this disillusionment. Oh, why me? Poor me. You know, please don't have a pity party. Everything that has happened up till now in your life has happened for a reason, okay? So it's like I say, the more you go into this pity party, the harder this month is going to be for you, okay? So it's almost like, you know, pull your big girl's pants up or big boy's pants up and just get on with it. You know, life isn't always rosy. We don't always get what we want. But if we sit crying over spilt milk, they're bringing all the euphemisms in here. If we sit crying over that, we could miss the beauty of what we have learned and how we can implement that into our future as well, okay? So like I say, there could be some emotional manipulation coming in for you as well. That's it. It's somebody else could be pulling on your heartstrings, you know, and you look at how in the past you have responded to that and how in the future you're going to respond, the future and the present you're going to respond to it differently, okay? Because I feel somebody is watching you. Now, when I say watching you, it's somebody there's untoward here, okay? There's untoward. It's somebody does not have your best interest at heart. Somebody, you know, please check your phones, please check your iClouds, please check stuff like that and make sure that only the people that you want to have access to them have access to them, because I'm getting a little bit of deceit, a little bit of trickery around this as well, you know. And it's like I say, somebody could be smiling at you sweetly while they're stabbing you in the back, okay? So this is it. It's like, be careful who you trust at this time, okay? So that's what I'm getting psychically. Is there anything else? Anything that you've lost is not a loss. It wasn't yours anyway, okay? So let it go. let it go. I just wanted to burst into song there, like on Frozen, like that, let it go. I don't know what it is, and I can't sing for Toffee. I was told I couldn't shout Cole. But yeah, this is what it's like, in I've never even seen that movie, but it's like she goes frozen because of what's happened. Don't, please don't get into that frozen place. I think this is what it's trying to tell you, and this is where you've got to grow up, and be, like I say, not be too emotional in these situations, So that is what is coming through with your with psychically. So I'm going to go into your cards now and see what these have said. So yeah, this is a time for you to to sit in meditation and to sit with your own thoughts. The past again is coming up, and it's almost like being dragged back into the old drama, being dragged back into the old stories, being dragged back into the old way of being, because somebody is angry, okay? There's some anger here that kind of you could be moving on, or you could be getting on, or something like that, and it's somebody doesn't like it. It's almost like I feel like I'm wanting to clench my fists. It's almost like, no, I really see this like kind of frustration and annoyance in somebody, that maybe control is being lost, okay? So this is a time for you to just do you. You've gone a long way, air signs. You've gone a long way. You've done a lot of healing, but it's almost like, don't turn back now. Don't turn back now. You've gone so far on this path. The past is trying to drag you back, but if you turn and go back, you will get what you got, okay? And this is kind of what it's saying. It's like, please have clarity here. You don't need support from anybody who is not fully supporting you, because somebody could say they're supporting you, but if they're not supporting your happiness and your freedom, then, are they really supporting you, or are they supporting yourself? So it's don't sacrifice yourself and your own happiness and peace of mind just because somebody else wants you to, okay? So it's almost like, don't put yourself in an uncomfortable situation just because it makes others comfortable. This is a time to just do you. So I really feel, I don't know if Mercury's anywhere in your charts at the moment, but this is clear and concise communication. Okay, don't get caught up in the tit for that, he said, she said, whatever. Don't get caught up in that. It's speak your truth and speak it clearly, concisely, and if other people don't take that, that's their problem. But make sure that you're clear in what you're saying as well, because this is a time for a new beginning for you. You've already made a choice. This isn't about making choices. You've already made that choice. The problem is here actually, implementing it and carrying on with it, okay? Don't give up now. You're so near. There could be fire signs involved with this as well. There might be a fire sign that feels that they know best for you, but you know best for you, okay? So this is quite a positive time, but you will have to defend yourself this month, okay? You will have to. That goes without a doubt. And it may make you feel a little bit solemn. You may get a little bit gloomy, a little bit down in the dumps, a little bit like kind of melancholy, like, oh God, what am I doing this for? Should I just give in, like throw the towel in or something? Please don't, because there is so much more just round the corner, okay? As we get into next year, your year is, I really feel, going to massively pick up here. I'm being told here as well that please, if I don't know if you meditate or anything like that, but I really feel Spirit are there for you to confide in, okay? Spirit want to give you hope within this situation, because there is a feeling that this month you could feel a little bit hopeless, okay? But what Spirit are saying is that is the human emotion. Humans may be making you feel like that. If you put your trust in Spirit, I really feel meditation, really kind of delve into your spiritual self, your higher self here, because that is where you will get the answers, not in an environment, if that makes sense. There is, like I say, it's somebody else's, I don't want to say darkness, it's somebody else's negative way of thinking that could drag you back into it. So this month you have a choice as to whether you go forward on the search for happiness or whether you get pulled into other people's stuff, okay? So it's like you choose, is it, nothing's ever negative or positive, it's what we put on it. But this month you are having to make the choice. Do you choose love? Do you choose fear? That will result in you either choosing victory or failure, okay? So this is it. It's all down on you, this. Like I say, there could be issues with money around this. Somebody could be wanting money from you, okay? It's almost like somebody's wanting to burst your bubble. That's it. It's almost like they'll try anything. But if you want the security and if you want kind of the life that you want to lead, you have got to be harsh here. You've got to learn to say no. You've got to have solid boundaries, okay? And it's like no, and then going away and not even worrying about it, because there is this. You are transforming, and this month is going to be one of the big tests in your transformation to say, are you there yet? This is why I was talking about this maturity. Are you there yet? Can you kind of, have you learned enough to implement things yet? So this is when we get a test. We only ever get tested on what we have already learned, okay? So like I say, you've already learned everything here. So there's the only way you can fail at this test is to not use what you've already learned. That makes sense. When I'm looking here as well, this could be connected to a mother figure as well, or around motherhood or something like that. It's almost like there's going to be this struggle. There could be, even fatherhood as well, as I'm pulling the cards here. Yeah, right, okay, this is why they're saying here that this is about being a grown-up, okay? I don't know if there's stuff with parents or whatever, but there's something here that is really somebody's trying to take control of your life, or there could be a couple of people trying to do this, and it's almost like if you let this happen, then that is what will happen, you will lose control. So, you are not a child no more. You are not. You might have this idealistic idea of how things are going to be, but sometimes in life you have to fight for your freedom, and this is what it's kind of saying here, because other people are trying to take that away from you. And I don't mean on a global basis the way things are happening politically. This is actually personally for you. Somebody is trying to take away your power and almost treating you like a child. So this is where you have to stand up and be mature about things as well. You've really got to step into your power. So I feel working on your solar plexus this month is going to be very, very beneficial for you, because it's almost, there's so many people like stabbing you in the back here. It's like people want to see you down, man, and this isn't the way to go. You're on the up. You want to be in the up. So please be around people that light that spark in you, connections that really fulfill you, where you don't have to fulfill any needs of others in order to be accepted. Don't trade your authenticity for approval in any way, shape or form. True people will never ever ask you to do that. They will just ask you to be you. So like I say, be very careful with this as well. I want to say to you as well, this is very similar to the earth signs reading. There's, especially around relationships, okay, it's almost like I feel you're going to see another side to somebody. Almost like a Jekyll and Hyde. Somebody is going to switch and you're going to be like, whoa, where is this coming from? Because this person is, I feel there could be some damage around this person. So there could be a big argument, or somebody wants to have an argument, or somebody actually attacks you verbally as well. This month, it's like I say, and you know, air signs, you will come from your heart, you will try and keep the balance, you will try and, but it's like, whoa, no. The second you allow somebody to treat you like that, is they will then continue to treat you like that. So this month is really, there could be an ending, there could be a breakup here as well, but what it's saying is, you know, please don't say this is bad, because somebody might have, you know, had issues that they were hiding that suddenly come out. And, you know, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them, okay? So this is how I would say... Sorry, this is funny here. This is like almost saying, yeah, hit the road, Jack, you know, like get in that car and get as far away as possible, yeah, because there's going to be big changes here, and you're going to be shown things, and it's going to be, I mean, this Aries moon is all about what do you want in your future, and you could be shown something this month that you're really like, whoa, that is not what I want. That's what my past is like. I do not want my future to be like that. But your old self-sabotage is going to be a problem here as well. So it's like I think you're fending them off from all areas, signs here. You know, look at ways. I really want you to be careful this month with your drinking, with if you take recreational drugs, if anything like that, okay? Because it's almost like that is where there could be a weakness, and you could actually pay the price for it afterwards. Now, I'm not meaning anything bad could happen. What I'm meaning is that when you are not in your true self, you could act not true to yourself, if that makes sense, and it could actually lead you back, okay? So beware of temptation. It's like what is it? Lead us not into temptation. That's what came through there. So like I say, just be very, very careful. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head this month, I feel, air signs. But once you are true, if you are true in your convictions and you are true in your decisions and everything like that, then nothing can sway you, okay? But I do see movement here. I do see people trying to block your way. And I do see, you know, people trying to kind of, they're wanting to fight you or fight something that you're doing. What I would say with this is keep yourself balanced, okay? Keep yourself protected, and do not rise to the challenges, you know? Don't rise. I mean, you know, the first art of war is do not engage. And this will show your strength, okay? So if you want the life that you want, that you've put the good work, hard work in to get, then you've got to be so determined and so kind of focused. It's like, you know, keep your eye on that prize, keep your eye on where you're going, because there's so many people and so many situations that will try and knock you off course this month, okay? But it's like I say, you've started this new life for a reason, and remember that. That's what you've remember all of the hard work you've already put in, and don't be dragged back to the past or past kind of silliness, if that makes sense. So I hope that has helped in some way. Like I say, go back and watch it towards the end or the middle of this month, because I do feel it's going to be important for you. October is going to bring so many crazy things externally and internally, but the more you are rooted in your truth, the stronger your roots are, so you are less likely to be swayed, okay? So it's like I say, just forward thinking, very zen. Imagine you're on a tightrope, you know, and you're looking to the end, and you cannot look either side, because that will knock your balance off. Okay, so it's going to be a tough one, air signs, but I have every faith in you. Okay, you've got this. But as long as you have that belief in the self, okay, that's where that's the key to getting through this month. Okay, so I hope that's helped. Have an absolutely fabulous month, even amidst all the craziness. Satnam.